So I'm in Liberia, and I'm working with a medical team. And we have a clinic going on, but we're trying to introduce the villagers to the idea of cleaning wounds. So a young girl comes in, and her leg is cut open, and we clean the wound, we dress it. And then a few days later, we go over to her mother's cookhouse where the girl's hanging out to show the mother how to change the dressing and clean it. And this is a mud hut, and the cookhouses are kind of sealed. They're thatch roof, and they're just constantly cooking inside. They always have smoke, and then actually, what they do it's a huge help. They hang the babies in hammocks in the smoke because it keeps the mosquitoes away, and the babies are less likely to get malaria, right? So there's a whole bunch of reasons for the houses being designed the way they are, but they're dark and they're smoky. So we're in this woman's cookhouse, and my colleague is showing her how to change the dressing, and I'm trying to find a good shot, and it's too dark in the cookhouse for me to get enough lighting for this. So I sidle past them so I can take a picture using the light coming through the door of the cookhouse. And as I'm moving around trying to frame up the best picture, I bump into something, and it moves, and it makes a noise. And I turn around, and it's a 14-year-old boy. It's a 14-year-old skeleton with these big eyes just looking at me and moaning. And I just scared the daylights out of me. And I get out of the cookhouse. And then I ask the mother about the boy. And through a translator, the mother explains to me that the boy has schistosomiasis. It's an incurable, for them, disease that just slowly eats away at the body. And that she had to make a choice, given the amount of food they were able to harvest from their farm that year. She had to make a choice between feeding that boy or feeding her other elderly father. And so she made a choice not to feed the boy. And it had been 2 weeks since he'd eaten. And every morning, she goes out to her cookhouse, and he's sitting there. And she cooks, and she talks to him. Now, I've heard people here say that African mothers get used to it, but they don't. Every African mother I've spoken to can tell me in great detail about every child and what a miracle they were. And this woman was waiting for her son to die. That was one of the hardest things I've ever seen in my life. And it's a choice nobody should have to make. No mother should have to make that choice.